Good morning, everybody, and this is your DAX trade setups for today. So I just want to start off with the weekly, and let me just clear the chart properly. So just starting off on the weekly, and you can see since April. So since April, we've just been up and down, up and down, up and down. And from my perspective, this is a megaphone at the top of a fairly strong bull trend. So the oscillators are starting to ease off on the weekly quite nicely. They are pointing to the downside at the moment, but for all intents and purposes, as far as I'm concerned anyway, we do have a bit of structure here. So if I just delete that bottom trend line, and just pay attention to this area here, and then below that there is a weekly swing high there, which has also been tested in the past. So that's kind of our zone of support. If we drop below that, then I think these gaps, the downside, have a good chance of getting targeted. So for now, if we just get back to the intraday view, starting off with the 8th hour from the weekly, you can see we did get a bit of a range bar on a crossover the moving averages. So the moving averages have crossed over. That is fairly important to understand, and also they are pointing down quite strongly. Oscillators separated, and they're also pointing down. So this is just indicating that there's a very good possibility of a bearish move here. Now, when we start getting down to the levels we're interested in, from a 3-hour perspective, we're ranging, oscillators creeping back the downside. Remember, we do have this weekly support here, which is a massive zone of support. So you need to be very careful. So in other words, you don't want to be selling short so close to a big weekly level like that, because your probability of actually making money is very remote. So never bet on the breakthroughs, because breakthroughs, there's always test, then breakthrough. It never just slams through a level. So we look at this on the 1 hour. It looks like there's quite a decent opportunity on the 1 hour. We'll just have a look at that on the 15-minute now for Friday. But what we're looking for, and just gonna do something here and actually looking for this. So I'm a little bit skeptical about these two levels here, and I'll get to that now in the 15-minute. This is kind of the level that I would want to see us test during the open, and that's at 15.868. So this is after hours move, and so we've blown through all these levels here. You see all these tails here. So we've blown through that after hours, and that's why I have zero interest actually of paying attention to them. So we're just going to delete them. This is the area that we want to be selling off. So if we get to the 15-minute, you'll see there's a pretty strong area of resistance here, and you see this big range bar here as well. So that is what I'd be waiting for. I'd be waiting for a rejection of 15.868, and then we are looking for a continuation to the downside, and that continuation, in my eyes anyway, is going to be something like that. So let's just get back to the 15-minute. Okay, so what we're looking for is a proper retest of 15.868. Looking for a rejection of that. Okay, and then we are looking for a retest of 15.805 and 15.782. May not get all the way up to this level. There may be a little bit of an ambush here, and that's going to be around about there, because you can see how we rejected that pretty much most of the day on Friday or going into the close, and then this was after hours. These last couple of bars here after hours. So That's kind of the zone I'd be paying attention to. So it's 15,850 or 15,868. And the nice thing about this is you be able to get a 60-point stop loss in quite easily. There are little gaps here as well, so just pay attention. If we do get above this, then I'd rather wait and see what transpires, see if we start building a base for a move to the upside. I wouldn't jump in long because of these gaps here. So for as long as we're below the 155 on the 15-minute, the trend is down. So that's kind of my view. Pullback, sell into pullback, and you're looking for a quick take profit down here. Hope that helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.